Good morning everybody, welcome back to Cilinix Crypto. Hope you're all doing great and welcome to this new video here on Bitcoin, your Saturday morning update. Hopefully you can appreciate that. Hopefully you had a good Valentine's Day as well yesterday, but in this video that's all over. We'll focus on Bitcoin, we'll focus on the weekend, we'll talk a little bit about next week. I mean, usually on Sunday I do a bit of a next week preparation, or at least more of it. I mean, next week, I'm not sure if we actually have some big data. It doesn't really seem like it. I mean, we have FOMC minutes on Wednesday. Sometimes that causes bullish or just volatility, but not very often. And then Friday, yeah, also not very much. So in terms of, economic data, it's a relatively quiet week. I mean, who knows what will happen with the tariffs and just in general the developments around that, but not much to worry about or focus on for now. Now, look, if we're looking at Bitcoin, yesterday I did not do a middle of the day market update. Was a bit of a busy day, but yesterday in the morning, I think we accurately saw that we actually saw some bullish momentum come in, and this is also the drawing that I made, and I think this very very well visualizes what was going on. I mean, we basically for the entirety of last week we had a lot of selling, and then I mean the week before, the previous week, right? And then this week we actually had some, Tuesday obviously wasn't great, but Monday we actually already had some bullish momentum, and then Wednesday, even after bearish inflation rate data, we had some bullish momentum, and now I think it's turning around. Now on the short term I am bullish still, all right? And I turned bullish, or at least I turned relatively bullish short term yesterday. Before that, I always said, as most of you know, that I thought we were dropping down into 93, 92,000, and I still think that is a realistic possibility after this bullish momentum. But I think we were on time, and hopefully I updated you on time to actually spot this bullish momentum. The big question is, well, how sustainable is it? All right, because if you take a look at Bitcoin right now, the majority, and for altcoins is different, all right? Because for altcoins, I'm actually a little bit more bullish. Like, I think altcoins have successfully broken back into this area right here, which just is very very bullish. Now, I mean, if you want to be on the safe side, you'd say, all right, well, I need us to rally a bit higher and actually hold these levels for the total 3, because that's what this chart is. But altcoins are actually holding up well, and some altcoins are gaining a lot of volume. With Bitcoin, the one thing that I don't really like is that if you take a look at the entire day yesterday, I mean, the volume has basically remained the same. The volume right now is up 2%. And usually what you would like to see is that if we actually start to move up, and if the short-term trend, which I think 4-hour time frame is short-term trend, if that starts to reverse, you want to see that accompany with some volume. That's not the case, so that's what I don't like. Now the big question then is well, why do you still expect us short-term to stay bullish? And that is because we are also not over leveraged, all right? And that was one of the things that I was kind of afraid for. That if we would be a little bit more bullish on the short term, that it just would be fueled by leverage, which usually doesn't end well. And that's not the case. It actually seems like there's a lot of spot buying coming in, and sure, there is some leverage, but the leverage right now, for example, is lower than it was right here the 12th of February, which means two things. First of all, that the bullish momentum is not that leveraged. Second of all, that shorts have been closed, which is bullish as well. It's normal, but it's on the bullish side. So that's why, even though the volume is lacking, I still think short term it's most likely. And technically, by the way, I mean, we're getting in some bullish confirmations as well, so that's good. But that's why short term I still think it's most likely we're going for 99, 100,000, and then from there we'll see again. Because like I said, the main resistance level is around 101,000. It's possible that we get there, but I think it's unlikely we'll break above that. For that, we would need much more volume. So if that does come, I'll let you know. I'll keep you updated. But for now, I think it's more likely that from there we will reject back down and potentially go for 93,000. But that's in the future. For now, short term, I think this is most likely. Those are my thoughts. That's and hopefully I was able to explain my thoughts in this video as well. That's it. So thank you for watching. Have a great weekend, of course, and bye.